Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and today we're gonna have a look inside a GLX-6900 G-Shock watch. I own this model for a very long time, and I already made a couple of videos about this series as well, including the module demonstration, but I haven't actually showed you guys what's inside here. So for today's video, we're gonna do that instead. So we're gonna need the simple tools only, the standard one that I always have been using. Alright, standard screws for the bezel, two of them on this side and another two will be on another side, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna need to remove this first, and if I'm not mistaken, what I'm curious about is that is the interior similar to the standard 6900 model out there, since it looks very much similar as far as their exterior, or it is just the same as the DW6900X, the Extreme series from the vintage lineup. I have a theory that this GLX-6900 model is sort of like the upgrade, or should I say a new generation for the Extreme series, which I already unboxed before on the channel. If you guys didn't know, Extreme series model was actually being made for snowboarder or anyone who are into winter sports. This GLX-6900 model target customer, I believe, to be the people who are into surfing, especially by the beach, or anyone who are into fishing. You can use this watch as well, since you are able to predict the tide. So depending on your creativity, it's all up to you guys how to use this. So let me remove this buckle as well. I don't know why I always remove this buckle. I didn't do anything, I didn't show much in this place, in this part as well, but regardless, I need to do this to make sure everything looks like it had been fully disassembled though. All the screws are, all of them comes in silver, metallic and glossy finish, so I'm gonna leave it there. And now let's remove the back plate for this model. If you are an old-timer, I'm very sure that you guys already seen what's inside here, like no big deal, since this guy was released on the market for a really long time, and this guy is very famous as well, so I don't think it's gonna be a huge surprise at all, unless you are new to G-Shock and just wondering what's inside your G-Shock watch. Alright, all the screws have been removed. Tap it first, and here it is. Look at that. The O-ring somehow stick on this plate for some reason, which is not a good sign at all. And seems like this thing requires some cleaning. I42P, yeah. Here it is, put this thing aside. The O-ring shaped like standard, yeah, pretty much. Put this thing aside as well. And this will be the back plate, which is weird. Wait a minute, why is this model come with this plastic part like this, man? This is really weird. Usually this would be that shock absorbing structure, or am I missing something over here? It looks like they have a circle or round shape part over here, but I didn't see any of those plastic part. You know, that cushion, the back cushion that we usually saw whenever we open up a G-Shock watch. This guy though, weird. What is this? It looks like a fake one to me, but anyway, it fits just nice all the way around with there, so fine. I'm still new to this part as well, so yeah, let's have a look inside there. Look at that. Okay, it seems like the construction for the interior aren't the same at all as the standard 6900 model out there, so that's how I know that is something new as well to me. Before I try this thing out, you can see that they have this plastic part around here. I believe this will be used as the protection instead of just a rubber black thingy. Now they use this one instead, which look cheap in my opinion, but then indeed this guy was made fully in China, so I can't complain much on that. The retail price for this is also fairly cheap as well. I'm pretty sure I could remove this plastic part as well, but yeah, I don't want to do so. It's gonna be hard for me to put it back since it is indeed blocked with this button shaft in there. And we have some metal part on the sides as well. I don't know what that do, but here it is. Nothing much going on over here. The faceplate also comes in plastic, and here is how the watch looks like over here. Like, yeah, nothing much going on this hard case. Alright, let me put this thing over here, and this is the module, which surprisingly to be very slim. Look at that. You know what, I'm gonna measure the size right away before I forgot. I always forgot to measure the size of this module of a G-Shock each time I make this what's inside video. Alright, start this thing out. Let's measure it. Since it is in the round shape, it's gonna be fairly easy to measure the size. Gonna be about 30mm size module. And for the thickness, let's go all the way here. Wow, surprisingly thin. How about that? Look at that, 5.97, basically 6mm thickness module. Okay, let me see now. From the side, the construction looks pretty much standard. It does very beautiful, and it looks symmetrical as well. Look at this metal part over there. The spring almost fallen off. Let's get back in there, and this part is also symmetrical to this part. Yeah, very nice. And I believe this part over here will be the EL for this model, right? Let's try to press it and see if it's still working or not. And press it. Look at that. EL with glows in green colorway coming from all around there. Look at that. Very cool. Try to zoom a little bit more. And you can see this display over here. You can touch it, but you can't just reach all the way down there. They have a few more layers below that. In order to move all the way to this display panel, you need to remove this metal part, which is just being clipped with this black part over here on the sides. I could just remove this clip, and then I could remove this metal part over here, and then I could remove the battery, and then I could remove all the things, all the components that made up this awesome, useful, practical G-Shock watch. Let's cycle through the function. This will be the tight graph, the stopwatch number 1, stopwatch number 2, a countdown timer, alarm, world time, and back to home time. This will be the moon phase, tight graph, stopwatch indicator, day, date, and time display at home time. Very cool. And I believe, yeah, that sums up all the things that about this GLX-6900 model. Surprisingly fairly thin compared to the size. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the size for this is bigger than the standard 6900 model, but the module inside here, yeah, really small. And now it's time for me to put it back, all of this in the hard case, of course. And yeah, let's conclude this video. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and also entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this somehow does help you, and also subscribe to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate support. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and